Debbie, rocking her star. She knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to time, that's not how. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants. So subscribe.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Hello, good afternoon, happy Sunday, welcome back. Okay, yeah, I think we're on, we're live. Hello, good afternoon, happy Sunday, hope you guys are doing well. Sorry it took me about a few minutes there before I was able to come on here. However, the show must go on. The show must move on. A fever today. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I learned about new thing like Pentecostal Sunday. And I'm like, what is going on? What's Pentecostal Sunday? I found out that is 51 days after the Easter. That is what Pentecostal Sunday is. Anyway, you guys, happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get to the topic of the day. Sorry guys. Hello, sorry about that. I'm really hungry. I quickly also this up. I'm trying to look for my list. I don't write something down, but sometimes if I don't want to go off topic, I just write the topics I need to discuss. I put them on the list so that I can go through them one by one and not leave any out. However, before I go on, I'm going to start with Zazu. For real, that guy, because I was still going to mention him anyway when I'm doing a video about Biola Adebayo, Dr. Biola Adebayo. She still called herself Akinrinde because all her videos that I've been watching, maybe now she's going to change it. I've not noticed that. I watched Aisha Lawal's interview with her and she still addressed herself as that. So anyway, I was just about to go on. I was collating things and I saw this guy, Zazu. I don't even know his name, to be honest. I only call him Abibabu. I live in the zoo, Zazu. So he was dragging the baby mama again. And I'm like, see, this is what happened when you are not loved right from when you were young. You know, a lot of people were saying that thing about Iyabojo with the way Priscilla was loved, like this girl was loved and everything, and it makes all the difference simply because when you are loved is a whole different ball game. Please, parents, love your kids. It doesn't matter whether you were shown love when you were growing up or not, but please, as much as possible, show love to your kids, because this shall be simple. I think what happened is that she lacks love and she's looking for love in every wrong places. This lady is such a pretty lady. She is a graduate and she still subject herself to this kind of abuse from this guy. This guy never stopped, dragging her. Today, the guy will drag her. The next day or the following week, this lady is posting love up video of both of them. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? I wish I can shake her up. Like, are you actually serious? What is wrong with you? Even if you are not loved, can you not love yourself enough to actually know that this guy doesn't care? This guy doesn't even want any of the baby mama to do well or to succeed, except the success that comes from him. A lot of people were saying that it was a stunt, it was this, it was that. But whatever this is, seriously, I don't pray for this for any of my kids. It's really disgusting what this guy does to this lady every time. See, I know this is not part of my video, but I just want to show you like how disgusting this guy is to this girl. She's always dragging her.
Ẹgbẹ́ kí lẹ ṣe, ẹgbẹ́ olówó lèmi ṣe o. Ẹ̀yin ẹgbẹ́ kí lọ kó ṣe, òsì lẹ ń ṣe. Ẹgbẹ́ kí ló fẹ́ lọ́jọ́ yẹn máa fokó ṣẹ́ léṣe. Wá ẹjẹ́ ń gbé yín débẹ̀. Kọ́lọ́ ń jẹ́ máa ṣoore fáwọn tó máa mọ̀. Make I love who go love me. Make I no go love who go lie, who dey lie for me. No go leave who love you, follow who dey lie for you. Ẹ wo ọwọ́ wa ló ti gbowó múvì. Tó bá ti fẹ́ drop múvì. They will drag me and my home. They used to drag our home so they can blow, they can trend. You don't ever go moving, and my drag home. Me and you no fight. We are okay. Me and my body follow me, no man, no matter. It's a real way. Money, follow me. Drag me. You drag my home. That's why I drag you online. When you are dragging me in my home, inside my home, you don't. Oh, Jackie, Yahoo, me go bad on me more. I fancy me. Good morning.
It's so terrible.
That's why I drag you online. When you are dragging me in my home, inside my home, you don't Jackie, Yahoo, me go bad on me more. If I Yahoo me more, I know to for Yahoo me more. Oh, but me just for sorrow to that. Now my wife still love me back. Una the best. Yeah, go. Ẹgbẹ́ kí lọ kó ṣe. Ẹ fọlọ́kọ ọkọlọ́kọ lẹ̀. Tó bá yìí jẹ́ ó mọ̀ pọ́kọlọ́kọ ló fẹ́ kílé tó ń dààmú ọkọlọ́kọ. Òun drag ìyàwó tó lọ́kọ. You are there to say here. You are dragging us, please. When you want to drop your movie, that you drag us. You must drag us. Why must you drag us? And to the blow. And to the logo. Oh, and Leola. O tún sáré. O lọ bá Fọlá. Ṣé Fọlá lọ́lá ni? O wà nílé ọlá. O sáré lọ bá Fọlá. Ṣé Fọlá wà ní ọlá? Fọlá gan wọlá. Calm down. I tell you something. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe movie, má máa fi movie àti inú ilé yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo yín ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ọwọ́ wa lẹ ti máa gbowó movie. Tó bá yẹ tún náà fún yín kankan náà. Ẹ fún yín lówó. Gbogbo owó lẹ ti fi ṣe movie ẹ̀ tí o gbẹ káàkiri kíni. Oya. Tọ́ba tó wá bẹ́ẹ̀. That's why I dey see you dey post different man. You love me, I dey see you dey different. Ìrìn ẹ̀ pọ̀ jù mí ìmọ̀nà ẹ̀. Person wey dey drag. If she drag you, if your yale drag you, o ní lọ́sẹ̀ kan lọ́dọ̀ mi. Toró òun lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la mi àkọ́kọ́. Ó ti yé yẹn máa tò sẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ní ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹrin ẹlẹ́ẹ̀karùn ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹfà títí dórí mẹ́wàá. Even wọ ẹ̀pọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti lé wọn wọ ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ ó ti ṣe sọ́sọ́sọ́sọ́sọ́ movie industry pattern ó ti fi lé gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó mi lọ. Ó lè lẹ́yọ̀ kan tó kù yìí lọ. This one you no fit pursue am. Òpómúlérò sẹ́nation ni màmá ṣe. Ó lè lé lọ. If mama say drag you once, you are gone. Respect who allow you may stay there. If you come over there, if you come over there, you know, they allow you to stay. They see you, they post different man. You love me, they see you, different. Hello, Madam Dragon. Life is simple.
Posting different men. Maybe this lady is posting men in a movie. Obviously, this narcissist cannot take it. He can't.
You work not wala. You know, see your yale post me. When I dey sleep, while I dey sleep, it's even inside plane while I sleep. Man, you know say life, even life no one wahala. Na money life want. I no want wahala. Na money I want. While I dey sleep, you go wake am. Maybe you wake me. I give you money, Omoshe. What? Nama, we scope each other. I dey just mora. Okay, mi ò dẹ̀ sọ́ di hook up ni mo sọ́ di reality. Mo gbé ẹ sílé John wá ní kẹ́ yọ fún mi lọ ní ṣẹ́fẹ́ yọrùn mi lọ ní. Oh, you say you love me. You love me, I dey see you dey post different man. You love me, I dey see you dey different. Ìrìn ẹ̀ pọ̀ jù mí ìmọ̀nà ẹ̀. Person wey dey drag. If she drag you, if you hello, Madam Dragon, life is simple. You tell me say the love wey show me, say I know what am. Who tell you say I want love? No money I want. Na money that dey use build love. Don't tell me that. You're telling me now, say the love, I know what the love you show me, all this kind of. Hello? Hey, when they give you way, show us way. No go color be me. I'm telling you, and it's a one woman, they tell me, say, my woman, used to do for me. If you use money pile up for my side, though, let me tell you something. I swear to God, maybe.
Anyway,
people use money pile up.
Money
pile up, money buy happiness. Yeah.
So, in short, this is what this guy did to this lady again, this beautiful sunny afternoon. But this lady deserve all the dragging or whatever dragging she got from this babu, because this guy already said his animal, he lives in the zoo. And if you dine and wine with an animal, you become part of the zoo. So since Ashabi has decided to be part of the zoo, that's her luck. Her parents are still alive. And I don't see them seeing this as any problem, because maybe they are benefiting something from it. I understand a lot of parents from the very low background in Nigeria, even the middle class, sometimes they depend on their kids. And Yoruba, we always say this, so we talk about that. That is why it's good to strive hard. Make sure you have something that is your retirement plan. There is no age you can't gather your retirement. A lot of parents in Nigeria, their retirement plan is their kids. That is why when some of them said that the husband is beating them, this, they want to leave, they just think about the benefits and never think about their kids. Anyway, that topic is only Ayaba. You can see it's not part of what I put on there. This is going to segue me into Biola Adebayo situation. Talk to B. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you can check on YouTube, Talk to B. Her name is Biola Adebayo. I'm one of the people that watch her show. I do watch her show a lot, especially if it's someone that I don't really know the person and I'm really interested in learning about this person. I watch them simply because I know even when they are saying stuff and they are lying, I can tell that this person is lying. It's just the case of Yemi Awomodu that she brought last week that I was watching. A lot of things this guy was saying, some of it were all lies, because the ex-wife that he refused to mention about, the only part I like is that he said he had a soft landing. How do you have a soft landing if the woman that brought you to UK is not a good person? So obviously that is the reason he has this soft landing. But the lady in question just said, you don't have to bother. I have my own life as well. She's married, she's happy in her marriage. But sometimes someone needs to say something, which I still did on Biola Adebayo Instagram, to be honest, because I don't like when people are spinning things. I saw a lady spinning the story saying that, the ex-wife showing him Pepe, and I'm like, are you serious? The day this Yemi Awomodu collected his indefinite stay was the following day he left the house, packed his bags and left the house. And this lady knew that he's going to do that, because the moment he first came on 2-year settlement visa, the lady had to go and keep the passport somewhere. I believe that is why he even stayed till he was able to get the indefinite stay. And this lady spent so much money over him. But what did he do? Well, that's what happened when someone, like, he doesn't really love the girl. That's the way I'll put it. He doesn't really love her. But thank God she found someone that really cares, love her, and, nurture her, and they grew up together. And now they are really doing okay. Like, she's doing very, very okay. I'm not even sure this Yemi Awomodu will be doing okay on that level that this lady is, because she is a German lady that likes to work hard. But, sometimes you love the wrong person. Anyway, you guys, like I'm saying, Biola Adebayo, when she got married about 3 years ago, she didn't announce all of this thing to anybody, except that we know that Biola is getting married. I was one of the people that was so thrilled for her, because she was maybe in her late 30s or almost 40 when she got married. I believe Biola is maybe 42 now, or 43 if we look at it, maybe 42. So she got married at 39 or 40. Let's put it at 40. Let's cap it at 40. I think the year she got married, she turned 40. So it was a really joyous moment for a lot of people in the industry, so happy for her and everything. But after the wedding, I noticed the husband is not on her page a lot, which is good. Sometimes these people need to keep their private life private, and Biola Adebayo is one of these people. She likes to keep her life private. The day I noticed that she even have shop of, where she sells all these dry panla, I was like, oh my God, how many business does this lady does? She has jewelry shop, she has food stuff shop, she has clothing store. She does a lot. She does a lot. So a lot of people were coming for her. But what I would say is that Biola Adebayo was wrong with the way she announced her separation from her husband. If you say this guy, you guys have been separated since last year, April. So which means he celebrated his birthday last year, June, and you never said, oh, happy birthday to my ex or happy birthday to my baby daddy. You still call him like your husband, happy birthday, and all of that. You guys, you still call yourself Abiola, Dr. Biola Adebayo Akinride all the time. So I don't think it was done in a very good faith. And I think sometimes, maybe this guy did something to her, because in a message I saw afterwards, the tone that the message has, let me see if I could find that message and tell me if I'm wrong. It sounds like there was abuse, there was domestic abuse. It might not be so because she didn't spell it out, but it really sounds like that, if you understand what I'm saying. That's how it sounds to me, because if you say that it's better to leave so that you can live, like it's better to leave so you can live, what does that mean? Which means somehow there is abuse and you really need to leave that marriage so that you can live for another day. So that's the way I will read it, to be honest. So for me, there is nothing wrong in the marriage is not working anymore. You want to walk away, but you as a private person, why not still keep it private? Why do you have to announce to the whole world? And when you want to announce, see, this is what I'm saying. She had to clear that up. So this is what I'm saying. Aha. See, I'm just discovering this. Let me show you what she has to clear after the first message. The first message that I saw, it has the tone that this guy beats her. That's the tone he has. Said, oh, leave so that you can leave. But at the end of the day, she is correcting the narratives, simply saying that the husband, so he said, me and my husband, we have divorced since last year and we agreed to take care of our boy, actress Biola Adebayo. So, but I saw a message whereby it was said that I was even thinking that is this even real? As an ex, who would have believed it if she didn't post it herself? Exactly. She's very peaceful. I didn't expect her to post it. She should have just let it slide. She should have just let it slide. Because the thing is this, Biola Adebayo, we get used to her not saying personal things on social media. A lot of our fans, a lot of people that follows the Yoruba industry, they get used to her not really saying. That's how he is. When someone doesn't say much about their private life, you get used to that kind of a person. You get used to that aspect of their life. But if it is somebody that announced a lot, people will start asking her. You will never see anybody asking Biola that, where is your husband? That's why a lot of people didn't know she's divorced. Nobody was asking her. I cried daily for the past 14 months. Me and my husband have divorced since last year and we agreed to take care of our boy. So obviously, maybe she doesn't really want the divorce. Maybe she still wants the marriage to keep going. Maybe the husband just get tired. Sometimes all these men, they go into marriage with Nollywood actresses, and by the time they get into that marriage, they realize they can't cope. And why? It's simply because these actresses travels a lot. Today, they are in location in Ibadan. Tomorrow, they are in Ibrahim Chata film something. Day after tomorrow, they are in Ikorodu shooting. So sometimes some men go into it blind, and by the time they go into it, they realize that marriage with these people is not for the faint-hearted. And most time, unsecure men, we have all his insecurities all over them. So before you go into any marriage relationship with actors, you need to realize that some of them, especially somebody like Biola Adebayo, who act in a lot of movies, sometimes I don't know how she does her talk to be. I believe she took a bit of a back seat from doing movies. That's why she started the talk to be, simply because she now has a family. But before, she's always busy. Somebody like Flaky Didowo, there are so many movies from the beginning of this year, late last year. You will hardly see a movie without Flaky in that movie. And I'm thinking to myself, does this lady even rest in her house? This guy, Frederick Leonardo, said 11 months is in location. If he calculates it, so it's only 1 month that he stays in his house. And see what happens to their marriage as well. Despite getting married to each other, they are both Nollywood actors and actresses. I'm talking about Peggy Ovire's husband. Their marriage as well, I believe it has hit the rock, but they kept it private, which is good for them. So this is what Biola said, because those news going on, someone posted out there that leave, I want to leave so that I can leave. And it has a tone of as if the husband is, DV. But a lot of these people on Facebook, they came for her. Abike Jagaban, most of them, they were dragging her. And it's simply because she did it in a very poor taste. She shouldn't have done that on his birthday. She shouldn't have. I'm going to say the truth. I like Biola, but if I'm close to her, I know maybe you are hot. Maybe you thought this wedding, you can resolve it. You didn't resolve it. Maybe you are angry. Heaven has no fury like a scotched woman. But sometimes you need to, hold some stuff in so that you don't do something that you will now regret afterwards. So then she said, please note my ex-husband, Sheyi, has never laid a finger on me, and I never did as well. We never ever had any physical abuse or violence issue from either of us. Let us learn to be kind to people. You have no idea what others are going through until they say it, actress Biola Adebayo. So I wish her success as she moves and navigates her life, and also the husband. I wish both of them, happiness, and the way we're hearing it now, they want to move on peacefully. Hopefully they can do it really peacefully, like she said, and there won't be, oh, he did this. My sister, Olaro TV, Ulo. Please, guys, as you're coming in, can you please thumb up this video? It helps YouTube to push my video. I'm not monetized. I'm just doing this for the sake of love I have for it, and I like to learn from you guys as well. That's why the conversation is open. The comment section is open. I can see your comments in real time and respond to it. So, but if you're coming in, can you please thumb this video up? I have a lot of subscribers, but some of them doesn't even know that I'm back on YouTube. I've been consistent every Sunday now for the past 2 months, 3 months. And like I said, I'm still going to do more after I finish my course that I'm doing. I'm still going to do more. So please, if you come in, can you thumbs this video up? It helps YouTube to realize that, okay, yes, she's here. Because I'm not monetized, they will not normally push the video because they're not going to make any money on it. So please, guys, if you come in, can you please thumbs the video up? So like I'm saying, what I will say is that I wish Biola Adebayo success. Remy, you came today. JMK, me, my darling. How are you? Are you at work? Olowo, ọ̀rẹ́ mi olówó, ọ̀rẹ́ mi olówó of love baby. You get time today, just a little time to say hello. Please thumbs up the video before you run away. Thumbs up the video. So anyway, long story short, Biola Adebayo was going through Oshe, thanks for joining. Thanks for taking time out to join and leaving a comment as well, because I wouldn't know that you are here except, oh, thank you so much that you've done it. Thank you. Thanks for thumbsing it up. It really matters to me if people can thumb the video up. You don't have to stay entire video. You can watch later. You can, even if you don't want to watch, please thumbs it up so that YouTube know that somebody is making sound like he right there. At least maybe they can start pushing my video so that all my subscribers will be aware that I don't do, I don't land, I don't break it, I don't fool. Anyway, like I'm saying, I think Biola Adebayo, did the announcement in a really poor taste, because that's not her person. If you know her, she's classy, she's reserved. She's not one of these actresses that do or lie. She's one of these evergreen actresses that I really like, because she minds her lane a lot. You won't hear drama. You won't hear any Biola Adebayo was dating this person's husband. No, you won't hear all of that about her. She's one of these respected actresses that doesn't. So I was really surprised that the message even came out, that happy birthday to my ex and my baby daddy. Like, why choose that day, his birthday, to make that announcement? Even that day, my husband said, yeah, she needs to let people know. I said, no, she doesn't need to let anybody know. She has always been a private person, and everyone understands Biola Adebayo is a private person. She has her YouTube. If she wants to say anything, she would have done it on her Talk to Be and make money out of it. So I don't know what prompted her. Maybe someone is threatening her to announce to the world, and she has to quickly do it. Anyway, moving on. Portable. Everybody wọ́n pe gbogbo ẹran tó níwo ìgbín náà yọjú. That's how I will see Portable in all of this, because he came and started saying, ilé yìí ti dàrú, ń ṣe interview fún ìyàwó mi, ń ṣe pé with his mouth like your mouth, as if Biola Adebayo was begging Ashabi Simple to come and sit down for interview. This is the same guy that you will drag the wife. Just a few days ago, he was dragging Biola Adebayo, saying that I want Kinika, you are doing interview for my wife. Then today, he's dragging the wife. I've never seen someone as crazy as this guy, and that Ashabi Simple really needs to get it. This is what you sign up for the rest of your life, and this is the kind of person you decide to cohabit with and have kids with. He doesn't even have any love to show himself. Talk less of wife, talk less of his kids. I've not seen him showing that love to even his kids. Anyway, he came out and was dragging Biola, but I like that a lot of people were saying, can you just shut up? I remember that interview vividly, like I can't even. Talking girl about kiss me. If Okiki did not kiss me, I will cry. And I'm like, huh? Are you okay? Are you good? If Okiki did not kiss me one day, I will cry. Okiki on that, Enueda, Enyida. Jesus is Lord. Who cares? Who cares about what? Tony Okoro, you said who cares? Who cares about what? Is it about Biola Adebayo or about Okiki or about Ashabi Simple or who? Because if it's about Biola Adebayo, that's why I'm saying that she doesn't need to announce that she's breaking up with the husband. Nobody really cares, because she has been a private person for so long. So nobody is really looking out to see if Biola Adebayo is still with the husband. Anyway, moving on, I want to speak quickly about Davido and and Sophia. I'm just going to be brief about that. You know, the story is similar, and like I will segue this story from Biola Adebayo into this, and I don't know what is going on in the world right now, to be honest. But this Sophia and Davido situation is a whole different ball game. But why I said that I'm going to segue into it is because the kids, sometimes when this thing happens, I pity the kids involved in all this thing. They said, if two elephants fought, it's the grass that will suffer it. And this is what happens when two adults cannot come together for the sake of the child and let peace reign, show good front so that these kids can see that even though my parents are not married, they are not together. That's why I always advise people. You don't need to have kids out of wedlock. You don't need to just be having kids anyhow. You need to think about what you're doing. In that birthday, I'm going to go through some of the old pictures of Davido, and I did not close this thing, and it has a purpose. I have a reason for not closing it, and I'm going to show you what happened in this recent one, because how do you even let your child go through that? I'm talking about the social distancing between Davido and Sophia Momodu, and I think that Sophia is doing the most, because if you look at it that day, Davido is not the one doing the most. Sophia is doing the most, and her daughter as well, Imade with her dad has always been like this body, bestie. But on that birthday, this girl, whenever Davido show up to the stage, her mood changed, the way she look at her dad. I understand she's this Gen Alpha that they gave access to phones. She has access to phones. She has access to a lot of things. And I don't know, but I'm going to say why I think maybe this happened, because a lot of people were saying that, oh, it's Sophia that taught the child. No, have you seen this girl teaching Sophia slangs? These kids, the way they grow, if you want to talk about Imade or Jamal, Tiwa Savage kids, those kids don't even say their mom teach them this. They watch, they see, because all this thing when it was going on, this Imade will be hearing the mom talking about it. Some days Sophia might have, break down crying. She is seeing everything, even without the mom putting her down and sitting her down and saying, I ate your daddy. No, this thing comes natural with kids that the mom placed them in the place of friends. The guy is raised right, don't get me wrong. She was really raised. This lady, Sophia, is doing an amazing job. But a girl, especially girl, they need their dad and their mom. The only way you can say, oh, I don't want the dad in the life of my child, if the dad is a bad influence. If the dad has a bad influence on that child. But if the dad doesn't have a bad influence on the child, the dad, or what he has is love to give. The limited time that this guy has to give her love, let her give her, because he's not around most of the time. He's artists. Artists don't stay in one place. They move around. Some people don't even see their dad, and it's not that their dad is not even married to their mom, but it's because the dad is always here. They are always there, and artists, they always have wife or baby mama concubine everywhere they go to, especially these Yoruba demons. So then, because you feel odd that you dated, now you are saying, oh, he's a bad dad, is this? If he is a bad dad, how come you went back to date him after you've been dragged that time? Like, I didn't even date Sophia, she just got pregnant. They drag each other to call DNA, all of this thing. And at the end of the day, when Davido and Chioma had a break, you still went ahead and dated him. If he is such a bad person, a bad dad, Why did you go back and date him? Because it was in court paper that you guys dated briefly from 2022 to like maybe 2023 before you went back to Chioma. What this Sophia doesn't realize is that you are older than Davido, if I recollect. I'm not abusing her about that. What I'm saying is that I believe, because sorry to say, if you have a girl and a boy, notice it. Girls develop so quickly. Girls, they grow so quickly, their brain develops so quickly. So you went back and date this guy, yet you are seeing him as the problem. Is really crazy. When I saw the social distancing that they are giving each other on that birthday, I will say I understand it, and I'm going to explain why I think I understand why they do social distancing. Okay, so I want you to go through all these pictures of Imade's birthday. Just look at it. Look at the parents. Look at them. Look at the way they are like both involved in the child. Coming and trying to, let me get this off. So look at it. Look at some of the pictures of Imade's birthday. I can't remember what year birthday is this. You can see how they are like laughing, the same kind of pose that both of them does. Look at both of them. That's one of Imade's birthday. Look at it. That's one of the birthday. Look at that. You will see like they are both happy. But if you look at this birthday now, this is when this girl is now. I'm going to show you a video. And I'm like, what's this deal? What's the deal with this attitude? Did dad did something to Imade and Imade was just not happy? It could be. It might not be about the dad and the mom. But it's just sad to watch. For me, maybe it's just really sad to watch, because I'm thinking in my head, like, why is this girl looking at her dad this way? Why is she looking at her dad like that? You know, the dad is trying to make her laugh. The dad is making efforts and everything. And this girl was, the attitude, like she switched off so quickly from being frowning her face, looking angry, and the next minute she's laughing. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? But I like that after the birthday, I really need to show that video. The social distancing is not from this world. But I will say I get it. I'm not going to lie. I might get it. I might get the reason that the Sophia was social distancing herself from Davido like that. Because if you know the way Chioma's fans, I always say it, I don't care who you are. Our fans are really toxic. Chioma herself is not the toxic one, but our fans are crazy. Our fans are toxic. Our fans are one of these people that will be like, what the hell is wrong with you? I don't know what to compare them. Maybe early days of the Titans. Yes, when they used to attack everybody, like you can't say anything, they just attack. That's like Chioma fans. If they post anything about Sophia, it doesn't even have anything to do with Chioma. They will bring Chioma into it. Auntie is sad. Auntie is bitter. Auntie is this. Auntie is that. And I'm always thinking to myself, why do you always have to bring her in everything? Why do you always have to bring her in everything? Yeah, this is the post of Biola Adebayo that I was telling you guys about. I don't know. I know a lot of you might have seen it anyway, but I'm just going to display say why I look for these Davido's social distancing. Because the real social distancing, I'm telling you, real social distancing. Because I don't understand how a little girl got to that stage. And like I'm saying, so maybe because of Chioma fans, and Sophia know that eventually they're going to drag her, that oh, she's trying to get close to Davido, she's trying to do this, she's trying to do that. Maybe that's why she did that. And her side, her ribs almost break in the process of trying to avoid in the process of trying to get close to avoid Davido in her picture. She almost break her own side. The way she bent like this all the way, and I'm like, I mean, you better don't kill yourself. All because you don't want you don't want to take picture with Davido, or you don't want your fans to actually see that you are taking the picture or what. I'm just thinking, like, what's the correlation? Like, why are you trying to, what are you trying to do? Why do you want to break your side? Simply because you don't want anything with this guy, and you want the world to know that no, everything is just your daughter, have your daughter and everything. And Davido has been blasting it. Oh, my daughter, my daughter is back with me. But obviously, Davido is not always around. So the little moments is around. That's why I was wondering why Sophia was doing all of that in the first place. This guy is not always around. He has a good relationship with his daughter. The little moments he has with his daughter, let him just have it. Because he has kids all over. The next minute is somewhere else. And the next minute is going to be with the wife. The wife also have kids for him. So I don't understand why you won't even let your daughter have that moment. I'm going to show you the video now before I move on. I'm going to show you the video. I know a lot of you have seen the video, but yeah, but I just want you to. I wish I can get the one from the angle of Sophia. If you get the one from the angle of Sophia, it was really crazy. That one was crazy. Look at the girl. See, whenever she looks at the dad, so this is why I got confused that maybe something is just wrong with her. Because when the mom looked at her, she was looking somehow as well until the mom says, "Say, look at her." She looks so unhappy. How are you having your birthday and you look this unhappy? But the moment the camera is off, she smiled for the camera. And you can see like it's a fake smile. This guy is Onyibo. I'm telling you. Because it's only Onyibo that do this kind of laugh. They like to do fake laugh a lot. And she has mastered that craft of, of fake laugh. Anyway, what I think about this situation is that I think Sophia was just trying to avoid Chioma's fans calling her out, saying that, oh, that's all she wants. That's why she's trying to like distance herself. But at the same time, I like the fact that Davido is now hanging out with his daughter. I like that fact because ever since then, there has been a lot of hanging out and all that. He's went to the school play. The girl has a school play. He's gone to the school thing, which the mom has been the one to. Because see, sometimes I always think like, women, why are you stressing yourself? Your baby daddy or whatever is trying to help lighten the load, but you just want to do the load. So look at her. Some days before then, she was with her dad, smiling, laughing. But see, she did that fake smile. But I don't know, maybe because she's busy and all of that. That's why she's doing that. They were having the party, but at the same time, they were not really, they were not really in good terms with each other. But they don't need to be honest. They don't need to be. As far as the girl is all right, that's all that matters. As far as the girl is all right. Because Sophia needs to understand that Davido might be Davido. Davido will always be Davido. But Davido's dad is a very good man. He's a good man that really cares about his kids and about his grandkids. And in the court case, it was said as well, because Sophia said something to that fact that the dad offered her something, a house. Even I made a video about that, which is true. There's no way you expect her to take such house. It's a family house. People comes there. Some family will come there. It's not that the house is dashed to her. The house was just given her to be living in. And that time, I call her out on her BS, because why would you have an offer, then you decide to go and live in a very expensive place? It doesn't make any sense to me. So, but however, she knows and she has a reason for doing. That's one thing people need to realize, that she might be delusional, might be what you guys are calling her, like she just want Davido, but we don't know what goes on behind the scene. There is behind the scene that people need to realize is there. What goes on behind the scene? What goes on? That's what people don't realize. There's something going on behind the scene that you guys don't know, but we want to put our mouth and act like as if we know everything. We don't know what arrangement they have. We don't know what transpired. You know, that's why I said, like, some of these fan thing, they are just so toxic. They are really toxic.
So excited to present to you your children's end of the year show. And let's have some fun!
Okay, that's it, my dear. You notice that's Jamal. Jamal is the one wearing Nigerian flag. So because Jamal and Imade goes to the same school, I want to pause the audio, because I don't want to allow all these musicians. All they know is money. So anyway, like I'm saying, I'm going to round it up. I know I have this discussion with my friend saying that, oh, Sophia shouldn't have done what she did when Davido's dad said they want to take Imade on holiday. And I'm like, if I have already planned something because you are the patriarch of the family or you have money than me, it doesn't mean I have to pack up my plan and go with your plan. And my friend she is a woman, Lenny. She's of this opinion that no matter what happens, as far as she's concerned,
we are confident best in everything we do. Our best thing is equal and opposite. My state is best in everything we do. Yes, sir.
See, the dad was so proud and he went to that, which is really good. See, I don't know if Sophia was there, but at least even Sophia has something. You are rest assured that your child is getting the love she needs from her own dad. And since then, that's why I said, see, we can sit down and judge. That this girl hates her dad. I told somebody, I said maybe something happened on that day that she said she wanted and her dad did not give her. And because of that, she decided to act out. But she was acting out.
That brought us to chop sushi, so we must finish everything.
I will. Which one did I start?
Start with one with the seaweed. Yes. Jamie said like the seaweed. That brought us to chop sushi, so we must finish everything.
I will.
Drip check. What we
She's
doing?
having fun with
What we
the
doing?
dance.
Turn around. Yeah. Let me see that hair. Let me see that back.
See, that's Imade that I
Hey,
saw
let me see the
hangs
back.
out with her dad.
8,000 on the back. Bah!
She's always happy with her dad whenever she's with her dad.
Christ King.
See?
Pass
This is
your
the
fans
Imade
now.
that I know. So something must have happened that day.
Imade.
Because she
Pass your
was so
fans now.
that
Imade, your fans are waiting. Christ King. Pass your fans now. Imade.
She's always scared of too much crowd. But I'm happy she sorted everything out. The dad sorted everything out and is there. I hope Davido can stay a bit longer, bond with her, so that they can go back to what they used to be. Anyway, I'm going to quickly talk about Priscilla and this influencer in Tanzania. I don't know if you guys know about this influencer dragging Priscilla. I'm going to show you. Let me go to Iyabo Ojo's page. But I have what Iyabo Ojo pasted. I'm going to add that now. Okay. So this is the influencer. Iyabo Ojo actually posted her as well because this lady actually posted Priscilla on her page. And this is the warning Iyabo Ojo gave to the lady. I know a lot of people don't like it, but one thing you should realize is that you don't put someone's child on blast like that simply because they got married to someone different to your culture. Like, how do you even come up with all this nonsense as influencer? You are not calling out, you need to call out other influencers, not somebody that just joined your culture. She doesn't even have idea what your culture is. She's just, she's just joining the culture and you feel the need to drag her. And a lot of people were saying, oh, she deleted. No, this lady really wants the heat. She wants the attention because that's the most engagement she has. I went through her page. The most engagement she has was when she called Priscilla out. So she's not going to delete that thing. I believe she's not going to delete it because she got a lot of engagement through her dragging Priscilla into their politics. This girl is not a politician. Even when Priscilla is in Nigeria, she just influenced. I don't see her, getting involved in politics or anything like that. She's not Falz the bad guy or one of these guys that get involved in politics. She's not into politics. Why did you decide to drag her? Simply because she got married to one of your celebrity. I don't know what Juma has done, but even if it was Juma that did something, how is that Priscilla business? So then this is the epistle the lady wrote about Priscilla. Said, at its Priscilla, the audacity to even tag the girl after posting her and her husband. As it is Priscilla, your Tanzania in-laws love you. You seem like such a sweet girl. We have welcomed you in our country with loving hands, but Tanzania is in a fight of a lifetime. We are fighting for our rights. We need our people to pay attention to the fight, so we don't need you and jokes. And she didn't tag jokes to distract our people with stupid content that the government wants you guys to post. We are on their ass and we ain't letting up. So we need you and Josh to sit down for the next 5 months. After the election, you all can continue doing whatever you need to do to stay relevant and we will support you. Please don't make us hate you, our in-law. Next week, when you go to London, we need you to keep jokes in the room and no posting stupid ish to distract us from a fight of a lifetime. And while you are at it, tell Jukes, tell his bestie at Diamond Platinums to also lay low for the next 5 months. The audacity of this lady to decide how people are going to run their life. I don't get it. She's not seeing her hypocrisy coming out. Like you want to tell people how to run their life, telling them to sit out and not do anything about their life for the next 5 months. Who are you? Are you feeding them? Or are you going to feed them? We know you people won't join our fight since you enjoy the privilege our government is providing you at our expense. But kindly don't derail our effort. If you need to do Kiki, take him to Nigeria and do it there. Again, we love you, our sweet, beautiful girl. So don't take this the wrong way. We adore you. We love Nigeria. We can see as if Nigeria doesn't have their struggle. Do you know the struggle Nigeria has with their politics as well? Do you know that they have to fight every day to even live? Do you know how Nigerians survive? So how is this girl the problem? How is she adding more to your problem? Saying that your politician has paid her. But you know her mom now, Iyabo Ojo, that even fight for other people. Why would she stay silent when it comes to her own kids? So Iyabo Ojo did not stay silent. Iyabo Ojo did not stay silent. Iyabo Ojo responded to this lady. I'm gonna share to you what Iyabo Ojo responded with. And Iyabo Ojo wrote it well because you can't just come out. See, this lady has about 7,000 as at when I checked. Her name is Manje Kimambi 80 or whatever her name is. And this lady has over 7,000 engagements, like comments on that thing. That's how much engagement she got. I don't think she has such engagements before, but because it was Priscilla, she was dragging, and some people were saying she deleted it. I know she's not going to delete something like that. So you want to put her daughter on blast, and a lot of people were saying, oh, Priscilla responded because Priscilla posted a picture, and the picture said, shh. So a lot of people were thinking that was the response, not knowing that her mom, Iyabo Ojo, she should be lucky that she didn't even come out with black bonnet. Iyabo Ojo said, I'm appalled by your audacity, referring to my daughter and her husband in such a manner, calling their content stupid, trying to drum fear and intimidation. This is unacceptable. As a parent, I've taught her to be confident and authentic. The Nkambala are very peaceful. But no, notes, I don't joke with my daughter. Regarding the wedding rumors, it's not your government who gave us money. It's a cultural tradition in my family. The wife's family cover costs. I wanted an elaborate wedding for my daughter in Nigeria, and we, the Nigerian, gave her one. I'm an activist, and as one, I stand by my principles and fight for what I believe in without insulting anyone or targeting anyone. True leadership requires presence and courage. It is laughable that you, living in America, think you can dictate to my daughter and her husband who are living there, who are living their lives in Tanzania. Keep my daughter out of your affairs. She will post what she likes, when she likes, and how she likes. She doesn't need you to love her. She's very loved and well loved. We protect our own. Never forget that. Temporary post. But she hasn't deleted it. So some people were saying that, oh, thank you for making her famous because, yeah, she gathered more followers. She has more. But how are you getting famous for this kind of stupidity? Like the audacity of you to blame all your entire problem on just one person. And she doesn't even live in Tanzania. That's how I know that this is cloud chasing on another level. And I think Iyabo Ojo shouldn't have responded to her, to be honest. Iyabo Ojo shouldn't have responded because the moment she tagged Priscilla and did not even tag Juma Jokes, you can tell that she was just doing it for attention. She was doing it for attention because she only tagged Jokes. She didn't tag Priscilla, telling them to never post anything for the next 5 months. Who are you? Anyway, I believe that this stunt is just for popularity, and I think she gained some. Long story short, Iyabo Ojo said she will delete it, but she didn't delete it. But I like the fact that she responded, but I would have preferred Priscilla to respond to this person. Even if it's a short note, she needs to start standing up for herself because there's a lot of blogs in Tanzania that say nasty stuff about her. Couple of days ago, some days before this, there was a lady that said, oh, his ex Juma Justice have been silent, have kept quiet after they done wedding, do all the entire wedding. Then you decided to come out. I'm not the one that Juma just cheated on me several times, and so at the end of the day, you moved on, he moved on, he's married now. Like, you don't have to hate the girl for whatever this guy did. She was just new coming into that. She doesn't even know the culture. She was just coming into the culture. But you are giving her underhand compliment, saying that we know that you are a sweet girl, but this is how we do things. Like, are you crazy? Are you serious? I've got daughters too, and I wouldn't want someone to have that audacity pasting my daughter on their page and saying that it's the politician that financed the wedding, that maybe I've suffered, toiled, and I've paid for something, and you are just literally saying that politician in your country did that. Yabojo too is an activist. He fought her own fight around that time of Labour Party that she supported. A lot of her colleagues, hated her, deserted her, but she never called anyone out. She never acted like other people. Even now and Toyi, they were on different sides of the coin, but they were still friends. Her and Kudi Alagbo, that is like her daughter, they were on different sides of the coin. She never called anyone out. So if you want to do your politics, do it in peace and stop calling people, especially someone that is just coming into your culture, that doesn't know anything that happens in your culture. Anyway, I'm going to move on and do the last story about Aisha. It's not a lot. Aisha Lawal sat down with Biola Adebayo, had an interview. I watched the interview. It was interesting. All these interviews that these people always have with Biola Adebayo, there will be few lies, there will be truths, there will be all of these. But because I made a video about this sometimes, maybe 2 weeks ago, I don't know, maybe 2 Sundays ago, about this man, I actually played a little bit of the video of the man talking about Aisha Lawal, saying that he was the one that gave the car to MC Oloma, that MC Oloma hasn't even paid him for the car and everything, that he gave the car. In that video, I said that I don't know everything. I'm not privy to anything, but with the little I know about Aisha Lawal, I'm not certain that this thing is true. And it's simply because Aisha is one of these unproblematic as well. And the last time I heard problem or kasala about her is when I first heard about Chisova, like I said before when I was doing that video. And it was about Femi Adebayo. She's dating Femi Adebayo. And that time Femi Adebayo is single. Femi Adebayo is not married. So even if you want to say it, she's not dating a married man, she's dating a single guy, that she thought that they were going to get married. But at the end of the day, Femi did not get married to her. He went ahead and married Nyaladuke. And where are they today? I'm not saying I'm happy with what happened, but I'm just saying that was what happened where that was the only messy drama I heard about her. And since then, when I made that video about that man accusing her, when the man was describing what transpired, I said in that video, I said, maybe this man is mixing up Aisha Lawal and Kemi Korede, because the description fits Kemi Korede car when MC Oloma gave Kemi Korede a car. They are both tall. So maybe the man was thinking it was Aisha Lawal, but it was actually Kemi Korede. I know MC Oloma gave Kemi Korede a car because she actually said thank you openly. I'm going to play this video. I think the man has responded because Aisha actually was suing him.
This matter has been flying around. This crappy matter has been flying around. But me, first of all, àmọ́ mo notice wípé ó di dandan kí n sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí nítorí àwọn customers ni, àwọn olólùfẹ́ mi, àwọn aunties ni, àwọn àbúrò mi, àwọn ọmọ tí mo bí náà. Tí n bá jáde láti sọ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, kò sẹ́ni ọkọ̀ tó máa lù mí lẹ́gbàá tó bá yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí. Ó dá mi lójú pé láti ìgbà tí ẹni tó bọ́ síta tó fi ẹ̀sùn yìí kàn mí, mo wà very sure 100% sure pé ẹnì kan máa ti pè wọ́n o ike ti dẹmọ pọ̀ ní wọ́ọ̀dù o. Aisha Lawal àtẹmú yìí kò sí tó kan àbó nǹkan náà fún un. Mo mọ̀ lọ́kàn ara wọn mọ̀ wípé àwọn ṣe mistake pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó sọ yẹn. But story pé wọ́n máa ti lọ́kàrà wọn pé ṣègbóbìnrin lásán ni kí ló fẹ́ ṣe actress ni kò sí nǹkan tó máa fà wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dẹ̀ ti go viral ó ń dùn mọ́ wọn ọmọ bọ́n ṣe máa padà mọ́ wọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ wọn dákẹ́. Now note I studied law for 7 years owó náà fi tọ́ mi private university ni mo lọ for this reason pé mo máa ka law fún odidi ọdún 7 gbáko ó yẹ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé the law will take its course lórí ọ̀rọ̀ máa nìyẹn ẹgbẹ́ yìí sẹ́gbẹ́ kan ọ̀rọ̀ venza èmi Lawal Aisha Ọládùnní tó ní ṣọ́ọ̀pù aṣọ sí Ìbàdàn according to him
She has to describe herself.
mi ra venza rẹ̀ mi ò wá rí mi ò fúnyàn rí tábà wá rẹ́ ní kankan tó sọ pé bí a mo fóun ní venza rí ẹ má bò mí o tẹ bá bò mí Ọlọ́run ní bó àṣírí ẹ jáde kẹ́ wá sọ mi ò ta venza rí tábà rẹ́ ní ọkàn tó sọ pé wọ́n ta venza kan fóun èmi ni mo fóun àbí mi ni mo ta fóun tẹ bá bò mí Ọlọ́run ní bóyin ẹ jáde kẹ́ wá sọ tábà rẹ́ ní kankan tó sọ pé mo ojú mi báyìí ni wọ́n ṣe fún un ní venza àbí mi ni mo wà lọ fún àbí mo wà níbẹ̀ tẹ bá bò mí Ọlọ́run ní bóyin gbogbo àṣírí yóò ní bò lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ jáde kẹ́ wá sọ tí a bá rẹ́ ní bọ́ọ̀dì tó sọ pé mo rántí nígbà tó ń ṣe bá dé ìjọ kan tó torí bí ìmọ̀ venza ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ wá sọ o that has never been my car mi ò gún rí mi láìpẹ́ rí àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó súnmọ́ mímọ̀ pé kì í ṣe mọ́tò mi and besides please you people should put some respect on my name venza gan kéré sí nǹkan tí mò ń gún lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí àwọn lè sọ o tó bá wá jẹ́ wípé bóyá ẹ̀rù lọ́pàá ara yín pé bóyá mo mú venza ọ̀hún bóyá mo sún níná bóyá ó ti sú mi àbí mi fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn rí lọ́wọ́ mi nígbà tí mi ṣe wèrè mi ò sún venza náà rí ṣé wá rẹ́ni tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n fún mi ní ẹ̀bùn yìí èmi àti wọn ò ní relationship tán lè fi fún mi ní ẹ̀bùn tó tóbi tó yìí o èmi àti wọn ò ní relationship tán lè fi wò pé Aisha mo pè lájòrò mọ́tò yìí ó lè dọ̀la kàríyàn fún mi mọ́tò bọ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí that has never happened ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣé wá rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ní.
So now I'm just going to stop it. What she was literally saying is that she never had any close relationship with MC Oluomo. MC Oluomo was the one the man was saying. I'm going to play a little bit of the man's video in case you did not see the video of that man that accused Aisha of being the one buying cars whenever MC Oluomo wants to give cars out. That is the one doing this, is the one doing out. I'm going to, share the video. This is the man. Before I now tell you what I said. See, the moment he said this thing, I know that the only person MC Oluomo gave venza to, and you can actually see it on the blog, was Kemi Korede. He was everywhere that time. And she was even crying and be like, MC, thank you, MC, thank you. It was some months after she was crying that MC over one other person. And months later, MC gave her this venza and everything was done. This chemical, they never eat the way she likes MC Oluomo. She always takes cakes whenever MC Oluomo is doing his birthday. She will take huge, like a mansion cake there. So when this man was saying it that Omoni movie kan Aisha Lawal, I'm like, really? I've not even seen Aisha and this man together in public, to be honest. Even attached her shop.
Aisha Lawal first àbí wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí wàá pé mi ò mo ti kówé fún nígbà ìmọ̀ àgbà padà.
And they said this man is.
Èmi ni mo ra first àtọ̀gbé fún àwọn ọkọ. Nígbà yẹn náà ló ṣe ń gàgà báyìí ló post venza mi. Mo ní
Yeah, ló post venza. The only person that post venza was Kemi Korede.
Ẹni mi lálá bu.
This man.
Ó jẹ́ kejì pé òun ti ní venza àwọn post ẹ̀ birthday gift.
See, so they said the man is denying it now because Aisha said there's no way she's going to let up. She's going to sue this man. And I think sometimes it's needed, especially when they say things that are untrue about you and you have evidence backing you that these things are untrue. You can't keep letting stuff slide. if people lie against you, you need to prove it to the world that this did not happen. If you get what I'm saying, you need to let the world know that this thing did not happen. And what Aisha is literally saying is that this did not happen at all. This did not happen. She doesn't even have a close relationship with MC Oloma to that extent of giving her a car. She might have met him one time or the other to the extent of getting a car from him. So I hope this man can get a good lawyer, fight his case. This is the man. Let me share it to you. Aha. So now I said it. He made a mistake. He should have corrected his mistake before Aisha even, starts saying that she's going to sue him. Every description that he was saying fits Kemi Korede. I don't know why he attached Aisha to it.
Obviously, tag the picture. One Aisha Lawal see video to Moshi.
See,
and I'm trying to let the people know, the general, the public, that's my way. Aisha Lawal Timon reverse pé on phone venza. She's not the one to want to move picture. She's not the one to want to pictures in the video to Moshi. Aisha Lawal ni call the Timon reverse you. Come on, she mistake. Any Timon saw pé gba venza o mo right. Tó bá mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni mo pa mọ́ nǹkó jáde. But Aisha Lawal tí wọ́n lọ ń fi picture ẹ̀ sínú fídíò tí mo ṣe kán má fi nǹkan tí ò ń ṣe nǹkan ní nǹkan fi ba tẹni ẹlẹ́ni jẹ́. Tá bá dẹ̀ wọdún léyà a ní ó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ìdùnnú fún gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ́ èèyàn. Mo ṣe decide pé ní ọdún ìbànújẹ́ èèyàn kankan gbọ́dọ̀ wá látọwọ́ tèmi as a Muslim brother. Mo fi ṣe fídíò yìí. Aisha Lawal tí mo rí fáàsì kò ń ṣe Aisha Lawal táwọn èèyàn lọ gbé picture ẹ̀. I say mix ẹ̀ mọ́ra òun kọ́ o.
What?
Tó bá dé stage yẹ kí n gbé picture ẹni tí ó gba venza jáde mà gbé jáde. Ẹ ò lè rí inú fídíò mi pé mo gbé picture Aisha tẹ̀yìn lọ́hún fi picture ẹ̀ sínú ẹ̀ ẹ lè rí inú ẹ̀. For this mo bẹ ọgbà ẹ̀dẹ́ èèyàn kárí pé aṣọ ìṣesí wa àti wà sí wa ká má bàa wọ̀nyàn ló jẹ́ ẹni tí ò jẹ́ gbòkun kúgbì o ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ká má fi picture ẹ̀ sínú fídíò tí mo ṣe o ká má tag fídíò ẹ̀.
It's better to keep quiet and be taught a fool than open your mouth and remove all the doubts. Did you hear what this man said now? Let me go back to the video. This is the same man. Did you hear what he said? He's a different Aisha Lawal, not the Aisha Lawal he was talking about. But this is him. Oh, this is him. See the way he was denying that? This is the man talking about how the car get to Aisha Lawal. Some people can lie. I can't stand liar. I can stand all things. I hate liar in my life. Why is he lying though?
Huh? Òun ló ṣe kíní láìpẹ́ yìí nìbàdàn tán ló ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù aṣọ nìbàdàn.
Did you hear that? He didn't even say that Aisha Lawal. He only said Aisha and tagged him. Òun ló ṣí shop aṣọ nìbàdàn recently. And who opened clothes shop in Ibadan? It's Aisha Lawal. This man is a liar. Balagbo niro.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ gbé fẹ́sà tó ń sọ fún. Ṣé Aisha Lawal?
Some people can lie. And I don't think lie is going to save him because according to Aisha, this guy see? See, ó tún sọ pé ṣe yín jaga. Ó ló ṣe yín jaga báyìí. Ó post venza. This one is crazy. Ó rí ó ṣe yín jaga báyìí. Ó post venza òun. Pé happy birthday òun gba venza. The same person within a short period of time, and he's denying it. He's denying it boldly. Wow.
Your tag the picture. One Aisha Lawal see video to Moshi. And I'm trying to let the people know, the general, the public láti mọ̀ pé Aisha Lawal tí mò ń reverse yìí pé wọ́n fún ní fẹ́ǹsà, she's not the one tí wọ́n lọ mú picture ẹ̀. She's not the one tí wọ́n lọ fi picture ẹ̀ sínú fídíò tí mo ṣe o. Aisha Lawal yẹn kọ́ o, òun kọ́ ni ẹni tí mò ń reverse.
Anyway, long story
ká má ṣe
short,
mistake o. Ẹni tí mò ń sọ kó gba fẹ́ǹsà ó mọ̀ra.
This man is a liar. He said Aisha, he didn't even remember the surname. He said the one that opened clothes shop in Ibadan. And who did that? It was Aisha Lawal. Nobody is lying. You are the liar. And liar perish in hell. Alaji. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to stop here. I've been on here for over an hour. And I think I have fun. Please, guys, can you thumbs this video up? I'll see you next week, Sunday. Like I always say, if this is your first time, you are welcome to this channel. And I think I interpreted what Aisha said. Aisha, this man was accusing one Aisha of getting a car from Msuoluoma. And it was actually Aisha, the one that opened clothing shop in Ibadan. And that was the Aisha Lawal. But now he's coming out and saying that he never said it was the same Aisha. He didn't mention Lawal true, but he mentioned Aisha, the one that opened clothing shop in Ibadan. And it was Aisha Lawal that did that, not any other Aisha. If he didn't mention Ibadan, maybe this would have been an easy peasy case from him or for his lawyer, but it's not going to be because Aisha Lawal herself is a lawyer. She just prefer acting. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to see you next week. If this is your first time, you are welcome here. If you have been watching but you're still contemplating should you subscribe or not, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and don't forget, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Like I say, I will come here every Sunday until I have time to do more live video, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Have a fantastic week. Enjoy your week. Drink water. Mind your business, or let us mind it for you. Let us mind it for you, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Subscribe and get that gist with the one and only Debbie.